From Argentine Gaucho roots to Singapore's Polo fields, Patricio Furlong brings global flair to the table.
Sorry guys, this is what an Argentine empanada looks like. I don't know, we'll see whether it tastes like one.
Today we're cooking up empanadas and serving hot Sup Kambing. This is HOTPLATE SG60. So did you grow up with a lot of space?
Yes.
Riding in fields, lots of place to run and explore?
Yes. Argentina is a very big country. It's a huge, vast amount of land. So one of the biggest sort of plain lands called the Pampas in the world. Very fertile.
Yes, the famous Pampas, right?
Correct.
Beautiful, right?
Yes.
Do you miss walking around? You go back there often?
Yes. I try to go to Argentina at least once a year whenever I can. Actually, an international family. So actually met my wife in London, in England. So two of my sons, my two older sons, were born in London, and then our daughter was born in Hong Kong. So although I'm Argentinian, wife Australian, the children are third culture. They've been born and raised in countries that weren't either mine or my wife's. So it's a very international. Well, I mean, in Singapore you have a lot of very international expats, families that move around from place to place. So we spend a lot of. So
family is very important in Argentina.
Absolutely.
Right?
This comes from I come from Italian background. Italian Spanish are very
So it's also oriented. Immigrant, right?
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So Argentina has most of the population are immigrants from Europeans predominantly. After the Spanish came in the 1500s.
Yes. So, when you came to Singapore, I mean, you lived in London, you've lived all over the world, but when you first came to Singapore is such a stark contrast to Argentina, right?
Yeah.
Space, no, we don't have space.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nature, we have, but mostly cultivated nature, right? Manicured nature, not like the wild Pampas, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first came to Singapore?
Actually, Singapore feels. I mean, they do the city planning and urbanization very well, so it doesn't look crowded. I lived in Hong Kong before, and Hong Kong does look very crowded.
Yeah.
What I looked to do after I left banking with the horses, was actually look for the bits of space that were available in Singapore, to try to replicate a little bit of what I lived when I was young in Argentina. So that was a connection for me.
Oh, that's interesting.
To try and bring
a bit of your country and your nostalgia to Singapore.
Exactly.
And so, you found it in that where Colts was?
The whole idea was to create or recreate that connection with family and horses that I lived when I was young. And that actually resonated very well with the people I met in Singapore.
The members at Colts, did they ride as a family? Did families come?
Absolutely.
Mom, dad, and kids. And
so we started to form parents groups to learn to ride and to learn to play polo. But there are multiple examples of families that got into all of them, which if they were then left the country or were sort of expat families, they went on and carried on that same activity as a lifestyle.
Land is at a premium.
Yes.
In Singapore, right? And it's amazing that you managed to find that plot of land and build a very successful polo school. Right?
The fact that the concept worked and it got up, demonstrates that people still look for activities that are educational, that have an element of outdoors, and actually, in closeness with nature.
One thing I find interesting about Singapore is that although it's such a small country, it gives the opportunity for businesses that you would think it'd be better off some other place, a chance to grow, right? So, for example, your business Colts, right? I mean, land is a serious premium. I mean, we already have the Polo Club. It's such a tiny island. How many clubs do you need?
Yes.
but still you managed to build colts, right?
If you present something and you deliver it with, with passion, with real, you provide value, that it comes in many ways, and this is an emotional value to this, not just monetary. That it would catch, and actually within a year that we started, we multiplied what was the question market at the time.
Wow! So more people got into riding.
Completely new people.
So it wasn't like you cannibalizing Polo Club, but more people, probably because you had a different angle, a different call to action for them.
Absolutely, right? and it was about making it more accessible, more available, more a bit more cost effective. So that it was latent. It's kind of, we created the demand for something people didn't know they wanted, and it worked very well, to the point that even the Polo Club received a lot of inquiries and new people into the sport because they saw that it was accessible.
I like to tap your entrepreneurial brain, right? I mean, it's like in London, you created high-end dog collars. Why?
But to be fair, I didn't create them.
You came up with the idea, or?
So it was actually quite a product that was produced in Argentina, very nicely designed, very good quality leather. Well, we analyzed the market, of course. I mean, we analyzed that pets in Europe were very big. This is more 20 years ago, but it actually is a huge market. So we found a couple of niche businesses that were very interested in this high-end, high-quality product, and we created a business to satisfy that.
So this collar is leather. What did you do? You stuck jewels on it. You stuck
not real jewels. So,
what was the most expensive collar?
There were some nice collars for poodles in black leather with encrusted diamonds. And they weren't real diamonds.
What was the most expensive? How much was it? Just curious.
I mean, it wouldn't retail for more than, at the time, I don't know, 150 to 100 pounds.
You're ahead of your time, right? This business of yours would fly off in Singapore right now. You know how many people pamper their dogs? I think you should just bring it back, and you have a unicorn business. You have a unicorn ready to go in a short bit, right?
Yeah. Actually, the unicorn pun it works for another business that you asked me about earlier, which is actually a tech business that I'm involved with. Which involves horses, and the running joke is actually, we want this horse to become a unicorn, to grow a horn. So eventually, we hope it does.
This business was started off in Singapore. Why?
Well, I mean, Singapore itself, I have to say, and to qualify, the founder of the business, who's a very good friend, actually, he chose Singapore, and we found each other at the same time. That's a bit of serendipity, but. So he actually moved to Singapore from Dubai, where he basically left his corporate world, because Singapore had excellent reviews of a place where setting up a business was relatively easy. The jurisdiction very safe in terms of legal framework and regulation and so on, but also availability of capital, and a place where technology business in particular are welcomed and nurtured in many ways. So there is the whole ecosystem is actually quite welcoming. We both knew there was a big opportunity to digitalize the horse world, which sounds a bit strange.
So for a layman, I open up your app, say, my daughter rides. Okay, so whenever I go anywhere, say I'm going to Bali.
Yeah.
Okay, I would open up the app. I would look for a riding school or
you can look for riding school, a riding holiday
experience.
Yeah, experience, beach rides. So the idea is that you can search and book any activity related to horses.
So an Airbnb for horse people.
That's one of the aspects. You can book today a ride at Colts at a certain hour, depending the time, depending
Availability
the
of the horse.
availability, and then you can book it and you can pay it online or on the app. As simple as that. In the same way that you book your cinema ticket or you book your gym class, as an example.
Look, what's the name of this app? Because I think everybody's curious to know. How do they find this and download this?
It's
App Store?
It's the App Store. It's called Cavago. Cavago.
Can we spell it?
Cavago. And you find in the equestrian world that there are these amazing total gems of places that you cannot find on the internet. They don't have a website.
Okay.
So it's basically just putting a torchlight on these amazing places. So it works both ways. It helps the hosts that are typically very good with the horse part of it, not so good at promoting the business or managing the business.
Do you find Singapore is a good testing bed for new ideas? I think that Singapore is great because the people have the wealth to try new things. They have the sophistication and education to appreciate many things, that are deemed luxury or higher end products like Polo. The only thing that Singapore lacks is critical mass of population to sustain a business. Do you think this is true? Do you continue to be in Singapore and be this almost serial entrepreneur, business a week kind of person because of this in Singapore? Is Singapore, why do you stay in Singapore as an entrepreneur versus Dubai, which is, I think, on the rise as well as a city? Yeah.
But when you're looking to grow up, a business that can be a global business, the critical mass, you say, is perhaps not there. Even the business of Cavago, for example, the offering of activities, equestrian activities in Singapore is very limited. Polo Club, NEC, Calls, Saddle Club. So there's a bunch of them. But actually, where the business becomes sustainable as a platform, as a real scalable tech platform, is everywhere else, where you have lots more population that are involved in that activity, where you do find that the clients with, or the customers with high purchasing power, they would do a lot of the part of that, the traveling part, and spend a lot of the money in elsewhere, not just in Singapore. So I think it's a little bit of both, but it is more, like you say, like a testing ground. It's a place where you can just
test your ideas,
have the support of an ecosystem. But then when you actually need to scale that business, you need to go out. You need to go elsewhere. The business needs to go elsewhere. It can still be based here.
Yeah. On a side note, your hat is fascinating. Can you tell me more about your hat?
This is actually a boina, we call it. It's like a beret.
A what? A
boina.
Boina.
The boina is boina. It's actually a typical item of clothing in Argentina in the farmlands. The gauchos use this. Yeah,
I thought I recognized it. Yeah.
So it comes in different colors, but the idea is to cover your head from the sun.
Sun.
It's to protect it from the sun. So it's a traditional hat that we wear.
So one final question. Not that you're going to do this anytime soon, but should you retire, would Singapore be a consideration? Honest answer. I mean, a lot of Singaporeans don't retire here because it's
perhaps
it's a hustle and bustle place.
It's a very easy place to live while you're here, and I don't say this lightly because retiring obviously for me wouldn't be an option. Family's not here. I've been here for more than 10 years now. It's been a great place to live, a great place to develop whatever you're doing.
Wonderful. Now let's look at some photos that you sent across. Can you tell us what's happening here?
Actually, so we are representing Hong Kong in a match against a team in England who were based in Hong Kong before the handover. This was back in 2015.
Did you win?
We lost in the final by just one goal.
Okay.
But it was a very well fought match.
That's you in action?
This is in Singapore. This is in the Singapore Open. This year we won the Singapore Open, which is the main tournament here.
Do you still ride every day?
Yeah, pretty much. But mostly I'm not playing as much. I'm coaching. I'm doing lessons and so coaching people.
You have your own horse? I mean, they're your favorite horse, or do you ride?
Yeah. So we got 14 horses, and but I always say I never tell which one is my favorite horse.
They get hurt, right? The horses get hurt.
It's not so people don't also get into the habit of trying to ride the same horse every time. So I always say, okay, you don't ask a parent who their favorite child is.
The horses know it, right?
Well,
they feel it, right?
They can feel.
But you do have one, right?
I have a couple. Yes.
So who's your favorite? What's the name?
I don't know if to tell. I mean, this will go viral, and
okay,
then suddenly I get caught.
Okay. Wow, nice.
This is also the same match. This is at full speed. So
I remember when I was on the horse at Colts, right? It's like I was really trying to hit the ball. It's like I saw the ball there. Yeah. The horse was helping me, right? The horse was much smarter than me, right? The horse like, hey, come on, you can do it. Yeah. He's like encouraging me. He really walked up to the ball. He slowed down. I looked and I said, yeah.
But when you hit it, it's a great feeling, right? When you finally hit it.
And the most fascinating thing is that the horse is so intelligent.
They know. Obviously these horses are trained to play, and they know the game. They even sometimes if they miss, they kick it for you.
That is amazing. They kick it for you.
Wow, they know what they're kind of doing. So when the ball goes in one direction, they go, even if you don't.
They kick it for you. I want that horse. Okay, so we've got a video here.
This is actually playing in Thailand. That's me. So we're playing a match in Thailand in a club between Bangkok and Pattaya.
But that's fascinating. When you go to Thailand, you're going to be playing on horses you don't know, right?
Yeah, so all these horses are
they're trained, but you don't know them, right? I mean, it's like, wow. It's like getting a new car. You got to know the car.
Yeah, the more you ride a horse, the more you get to know each other. I mean, literally, the horse reacts to you in the same way that you react to the horse. So you you adapt a little bit your style. Yeah. So the best riders are those that can know, have ridden enough buttons to press in a way. How to ride a horse.
That's so fascinating. That's really amazing. So the more horses you ride, the more time you spend with different.
Yes. The more you get to know each other.
Yeah.
It's like a love affair, you understand each other better.
Fantastic. Okay, Pato, I hope you're hungry because you're going to help me cook. I cooked a mutton stew for you.
Looking forward to it. I saved myself. Didn't need much this morning. So.
All right. So let's go. All right. Let's go. So empanadas.
Empanadas, yes.
Are you sure you want to eat empanadas made by me?
This looks perfect.
Okay, let's try. Now I have to make the filling first. Okay, let's go. Empanadas are beloved across Argentina. Each filling tells a story, just like our local curry puffs with a colonial fusion. Spiced meat or potato, memory folded in pastry. Different roots, same soulful bite. I'm a chef, not a baker. That's why when he said empanadas, oh my God, pastries. I don't like making pastries. Okay, in go the onions.
Yeah. Empanadas in Argentina are very traditional in the northern part of Argentina. They're very popular. And
also, they're not popular all over the country.
They are. But the northern provinces claim to have the best empanadas. Yeah.
Okay. They claim, but whether it's true or not, you don't know, right?
It's a good claim. I mean, they're very good.
If the skins don't work, is there a dish where you
You can
just
have
eat
this.
the fillings, but it's still authentic to Argentina. It's like some corned beef. We can call it that. If that feels.
For what I have here, I think it will taste very nice.
Yeah, salt, black pepper, and then paprika. Yeah, starting to smell good.
Looking very good.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, in goes some olives, eggs. So empanadas, the word is Spanish.
So it comes from the word pan, which is bread.
Ah,
So empanar is to put it in, to wrap in bread.
a bit of chicken stock.
It's looking and smelling really great.
Okay, Pato, I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, come. You take one skin, I take one skin, and let's keep our fingers crossed and say a prayer.
Hope for the
Okay,
best.
it's hot, huh?
It will be very embarrassing to the Argentine community. Sorry, guys.
Hey.
I'm gonna try a bit less filling. This is what an Argentine empanada looks like. I don't know. We'll see whether it tastes like one. We talk about this
Look at
one.
mine.
I'm very happy with my empanada, Chris. I have to say.
I'm proud of you.
Looks like a crab a little bit.
All right, so we are done. So Pato, this is the Sup Kambing, the mutton soup. All right, check that out. It's ready to eat. Brought by Indian Muslim migrants, Sup Kambing is a slow-cooked mutton broth, born of migrant innovation, now a hawker staple with cross-cultural appeal. Pato, empanada, only one deserving of that name. The rest, I don't know what to call it. Sup Kambing, and we have some very special masuri rice from India, which I think will go perfectly with the soup. So let's start, I think, with the empanada because I'm dying to try it out. So the honor goes to you for the most beautiful one. Empanada, we're gonna cheers with it.
That's right.
Cheers, Pato.
Actually,
The crust
very
turned
tasty.
out. The crust turned out well.
very
I'm
tasty.
so surprised. It actually tastes good. Good job,
Filling
sir.
is really, really good.
And it's an insult to call this a curry puff because it tastes nothing like a curry puff.
It's an empanada.
Yeah, it's an empanada.
Actually, the pastry it tastes like the ones we have in Argentina.
Yeah, thank you. And the pastry does taste like bread instead of yeah,
Very good.
very good.
Congratulations, Chris. Your first
No,
empanada.
congratulations, sir, for rolling it properly and not making it look like something from Aliens, the movie. I love this.
Good.
Come, let's try the soup. I'm gonna get you some rice and you can put the soup and meat over it.
Oh, very nice, Chris.
Thank you. Did you try the meat? Have you tried?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Before we forget, can we have that amazing?
The mate.
Yeah, the mate. Yeah.
So this is called a mate, and it is basically an infusion. Almost like tea leaves, very similar to tea leaves.
But it's from the yerba plant, right?
Yeah. So This is actually that the Spaniards discovered that the native Indians in the northern part of Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil, were having, and it is a stimulant. It has caffeine. So the Indians used it to heal some ailments and with medicinal properties. And then the Spaniards and then the Argentines they took on. So you have it with hot water. There is the mate, which is made out of a similar plant, a pumpkin, and this is called the bombilla, which is a straw. There is a social aspect to this, which is you share with people. So when you are with a round of people and having a conversation, you have a mate and you feel time and time again, a few times until the mate kind of loses its flavor. But when I get you to try mate.
It tastes really good.
It's a little bit bitter. It's not something that you immediately like because it's not sweet.
No, I do like it because I drink a lot of Chinese tea and
So then you have it a couple of times, you take your time, you have a conversation meantime.
Oh, this is lovely. This is really lovely. I like it.
This is what got me through university, studying at night.
Empanadas, Sup Kambing, and one big truth. If you build with passion and purpose, people will follow. Conversations were rich, flavors even richer. This is HOTPLATE SG60.
Great empanadas! Watch HOTPLATE SG60!